why should you complain if I am critical against media? Are you not critical of me?
Sir, earlier in your speech, you said that the issue on the SEC ruling against Rappler is not an issue of press freedom. But at the same time, during your speech, you were giving comments about the media and about Rappler and Inquirer na sumusobra na kami.
But since you are a fake news outlet, then I am not surprised that your articles are also fake. What's the question, Rappler? Your articles are ripe with innuendos and pregnant with falsity. We do not intervene in the affairs of the armed forces. We are just an office that receives complaints or papers for reference, and we transmit them to the proper agency. We do not get any money. We are not interested in that. Para sa alaman ninyo, you can stop your suspicious mind from roaming somewhere else. But since you are a fake news outlet, then I am not surprised that your articles are also fake. We can debate now. Tell me where is our lies, and I'll tell you where are yours. Anybody?
Okay. First question po,
Kasi
for Pia Ranyada of Rappler.
I am asking you, where are your sense of values going?
Sir, earlier in your speech, you were saying that the issue with the SEC ruling is not an issue on press freedom.
Galing ako ng flight, nagkatulog ako.
Okay, sir. Sir, earlier in your speech, you said that the issue on the SEC ruling against Rappler is not an issue of press freedom. But at the same time, during your speech, you were giving comments about the media and about Rappler and Inquirer na sumusobra na kami. So what does that mean, sir? You say that this is not an attack on media, but you also have attacks on media in your own speech.
Let me give you an example. Huwag na tayo lumayo. Your inquisitive mind goes beyond its normal proportions. Boom, ayun na. You know, I just tingnan ninyo yung a daily dose of your medicine. Bongo intervenes in the 15 billion. Who gave you idea he can intervene? Where is his signature? Where is your statement? And where is your even a point of reference? Dumadata, ang dami na talaga sa akin. But look at, alam mo, hindi ako mag-ibang pero bilyonaryo to. Sa totoo lang. Putakin dapat, tanongin niyo kung sino yan. Uy, ito mga ganito. It seems to appear na intervening because of what? Money? The things that you are telling it never happened. Pag magtanggap kami na gano'n, ipasa namin doon sa proper, if it's Justice Department, it goes to the Justice Department. If the subject matter here is about transportation, it goes to Tugade.
Sir, first of all, you're digressing from the question. Secondly, we also got SAP Bongo's side before publishing the story.
But
So-
even if I do or I do not know that, tignan mo yung headline mo. Is that really
Sir, hindi po ako
a
nagsabi.
word of a sensible person? He's not a military man and he what? You think you can convince Lorenzana and the guys there, you can bribe them? Or you would think that sila papayag nga kami ang mag-bribe then the way I talk, the way I've been firing people? Tapos tingnan niyo yung ano. What do you know about also the vote that Bongos intervened?
Sir, as far as we're concerned, we've already addressed the issue of fairness on that article. Can you just answer, please, the question?
Hindi kita maintindihan. Ano? Okay, what's the question? I am now explaining even with your article. Find a way na masabi ka nagtotoo, nag-intervene kami. I'll give it to you. And if you can find, I will ask Bong to resign tomorrow. Work on it tonight. Let me know tomorrow and I will fire him. If he did intervene, even for one word. Kasi kayo, tingnan ninyo yung mga article ninyo. Maligaya kayo yung gawain nyo sa kapwa-tao ninyo yan araw-araw. Just because you have the power of, press freedom. The issue here is not press freedom. The way your masters, the elite, yung may-ari niyan, and you are not even constitutionally allowed to go into the media with the pretext of yung depository. What kind of a salam of bitch is that? Walang technicality. The Constitution does not really allow your company, of which you are a worker of that company. You are a Filipino who has allowed to abuse our country. And you are an active participant of that. Ayan ang mahirap. In the name of the Holy Grail of press freedom.
Thank
Yan
you.
ang totoo talaga yan.
Thank you, Pia. Next question, Ms. Rose Novenario.
Sumobra kayo. Pati ako ilang. You're not only throwing toilet paper, you're throwing shit at us.
Ay, sir, good evening
Sumobra
po.
kayo. Talaga.
Sir, good evening po.
Yung amo mo, anong kaso niya? Why do you do research about people? Why don't you research about your own company you're working with? It's known to be a group of companies Lopez before. They borrowed billions from itong bangko na DBP. They never paid. You know what happened at the end of the day? It was condoned by the powers because they are the elite. Yan ang ano. Dapat kayo ang kalaban ng mga komunista, hindi kami. Inquirer. How long did you hang on to that goddamn Mylong? 50 years. Nag-expire na lang. They were continue collecting the rentals there when it was no longer theirs, money of the people. Tapos, ang sabi, poverty and poverty, sulat, it's poverty. Kayo nga ang nakawan dyan. It's not a question of press freedom. It's a question of abuse and protection by the elite of this country who hold the power. It's about time that kayong mga mayaman, putang ina, huminto kayo, kakaabuso ninyo. Ginagamit na yung media pag nagpamakalin niya kayo mga inquiry, yung pala mga magnanakaw kayo. Ito naman si Hinares from a billion taxes. Why don't you trace that up? Pagdating kay Hinares, naging 8 million na lang. Kaya sabihin ko sa BIR, ipakuha ko nga. Karami yung skeleton in the closets. It can contain almost 1,000 warehouses.
Ms. Rose Novenario.
Bastusan tayo. Pero kayong mga yaman, hindi kayo makakalamang sa amin. Wala kayong makuha sa amin. Tignan ninyo, one of these days, I'll file a plunder case. Pag pinayag ko plunder case, you will go to jail without a bail. Tignan ninyo. Mga gago kayo. Yung inyong mga reporter, they will be allowed to criticize us. But you go to jail for your crime. Or crime. Pero kayo, you continue being employed. Hindi namin ipasira. Hindi ko ipasira yan. Bakit ko ipasira? Hindi ko kilala yung Putang inang sect na yan. Puro Aquino yung trabahante dyan. Bakit daw kami ang curtailment of press freedom? Katagal na ninyo naglumilitse sa amin. Pati tae na nga, tinatapon ninyo sa amin. Kayong pa kayong magsabi ng curtailment of press freedom? Masyado ninyong abusuhin yan. It's a privilege in a democratic state. You have overused and abused that privilege in the guise of free freedom. Hindi nga kayo, you did not know that you were working for a government. Who owns the property? It's not a Filipino. Anong pangalan yan? Hindi na kayo nahiya. Oh, no, of course not. You know that it is being funded. Baski sabihin hindi not owner. You are funded by foreign money. Are you not ashamed of that? No. Nandyan sa newspaper, hindi voting, hindi mo naintindihan ang corporation law mo. I'm not saying that they are investors, but their share as non-voting. But it does not say voting. The law does not say that. It is in the investment. Ano ka man? Whether your share votes or not, that is immaterial. You have the money and that yung Rappler mo was being funded by a foreigner. And you had the goal to attack people using foreign money. Yung sweldo ninyo, galing roon yan. Basahin mo ulit yung article ngayon. Today's newspaper. Bakit ka magbuting? No need to vote. You can influence. Kung sabihin mo, I will withdraw my exposure. Saan kayo makuha ng sweldo? Hindi magkausap talaga kayo. Bakit? What do you want? You know, you can always go into a horse deal. No need really to, putang ina yung kumpanya mo, pera ko yan. Although I do not have a say in the management of what Pia Ranada says, but I can cripple your company by just withdrawing my investment in your corporation. Yes.
Last question, Joseph Morang, GMA7.
Sir, how are you? Sir, pasundot lang yung nasabi nyo kanina na fa-filean nyo ng plunder. Sino po ito?
Hanggang ngayon nila nagbabayad.
Section po.
If it's billions and you're not paying, what is that? Non-payment of taxes? Billions? Ayaw mong bayaran? Kaya mabutit binatawa nila yung Maylong, talagang yayariin ko sila dyan ng plunder. Papareho yan sila. There seems to be the elite and company. Noon pa yan, estudyante pa, sumusubra talaga yung mga may-ari noong, mga may-ari ng wine company, may-ari ng puro sila. Sino may mga ari niyan? Mga may-ari ng maraming
Sir, baka kasi malibel kami kung kami magpapangalan.
Gusto mo pangalanan ko?
Yes, sir.
You wait.
Okay.
Pero tandaan mo, I want you to have a copy kung sino yung may maari ng mga itong PLDT, Globe, lahat. Itong mga malalaking kumpanya, mga department store. Hindi nyo alam yan. And they have media access because they owned it. Ako lang ang nagputang ina sa kanila kasi sabi ko wala kayong makuha sa akin. May hindi ako sinali. Look, sabi ko even if it is true or not, you got it illegally, you can assert this an evidence. Whether it is true or not, yung sabi billion. Whether I admit it is true when it is not. Hindi nyo magamit yun because you stole it from the equipments of government. That is not allowed by law, and that can only be done by people who are running this country because they are backed up with money and the media to destroy it. Yung media can destroy you. But kaya sabi ko, pag ganunin ninyo ako, putang ina, papabuhin ko kayo. Kasi alam ko. Ngayon, kita mo kay Preto. Alam ba ninyo, kay Rufino, noon pa yan. Did you know na wala nang rental, sila pa rin. But they were criticizing government people as if we are the villains.
Sir, pasundot lang ng isa. Tama bang
Hindi ako papayag ng gano'n. Bababuyan ko kayo ng babuyan. Putang ina ninyo. Mga letse kayo.
Sir, tama bang perception po yung sinasabi ng iba na the
Kayo,
media...
huwag kayo ma-insulto. Hanggang sweldo lang kayo. Hindi nga ninyong alam kung saan.
Sir, tama po ba yung perception na sinasabi ng ibang kritiko na if a media entity is very critical of you, you can and you will run after?
Lahat yan. Kasi, especially ERAP, meron pa doon si ERAP na dumapo yung langaw. Nakuha ninyong picture, pinalaki ninyo. What kind of a son of a... What was your sense of fairness there? Kung yung muta ng may-ari ng ano ninyo, hindi nyo nakikita eh. Yung langaw, dumapo lang sa inyo, pinalaki pa ninyo. Yung mag-ganon na style.
Sir?
Kaya gusto ko silang makita minsan. I hope that I will meet them by accident. Mabuti yung nandiyan kayo. I'm not threatening anything. But I would relish the moment kung makita ko yan sa harap-harapan. At sana nandiyan kayo para makita ninyo kung ano ang asta ng mga amo ninyo.
Sir, just one last. What is your position or what do you think of critical reporting on your administration?
Sanday ako dyan, Adre.
Okay.
Alam mo, ang kalabang ko noon, alam mo sino? Sino, Grale? Siya nag-umpisa na yung DDS na yan. Every time sa Davao may mamatay, baski sa aksidente, may magkuha ng picture and they compiled it. Alam ko yan, but I never filed a case against him. He filed a case several against me pagdating ng Supreme Court bagsak. Because hindi, hayaan mo, para matuto ang lahat ng Pilipino. Sino pa?
Sir, you don't mind critical reporting?
Hindi naman ako kasi hindi naman totoo. Bakit magsakit ba ako? Look, I cannot run again. I won by a margin of 6 million. Ano pa bang hintayin ko? Why would I mind a critic there sa newspaper? Wala namang bumibili niya. Wala namang kikinig yan sa mga radyo. Alam ng tao, hindi totoo eh. At saka ako, pag sinabi ko, gagawin ko. Pag sinabi ko ilan lang, korupsyon, o buto lahat, drugs, o sabi ko na ubusin ko. Kayo naman puro file ng file itong mga... sabi ko, I will deal with the enemies of the state. Ito, kita mo yung nangyari sa amin. Sila na ang pumupunta. Wala. But I continue to talk with the MIMF because I do not want a war in Mindanao. Kung walang mangyari kasi dyan, puputok ang Mindanao. I'm telling you now. For the information of the public, if nothing happens there, if we cannot concede a certain concession, either territory or powers over the resources, nauna sila sa Mindanao. Sila yung mga tao doon. Ikaw, pagka-Kristiyanos ka, you are not from Mindanao. You are a descendant of a Christians who ventured to Mindanao a very long time ago. Yan ang totoo dyan. Anymore?
All right.
Hi,
David
sir.
Cheres.
Good evening. Sir, I just want to be clear on your narrative that media entities in the country, especially those who are critical of you, are being controlled by their owners, the oligarchs who are out to get you. Just want to be clear on that, sir.
No, hindi, I'm not critical, but it's yung mga, ito nga, ito. Sana yun? Ayan, i-research mo nga mabuti. Kung saan mo nakuha, nag-intervene si Bo. yan, you prove it to me one word and I will tell them to resign. Pero for your information, mayaman to. They own the biggest printing press in Mindanao. May newspaper rin ito. Kaya kung sabihin ko, atakihin ko sa probinsya, patay kayo. Dito lang kayo sa Manila, sa probinsya, binabakbakan ko kayo. Ayan, gano'n, wala yan, pabili lang yan, gano'n. Yang doon, kung anong sinasabi namin, totoo, dito, totoo. Well, I said, I want the presidency. Wala akong tao, wala kayo. Pati kayong media, kalaban ko, puro basura kayo, binigay ninyo sa akin. Oh, now. Ngayon, ayaw pa ninyong matalo, nananalo na ako, sige pa kayo. Eh, di, palabas kayong baho. Natin lahat. Huwag lang amin. Meron kami tinatago, ladies and gentlemen of the media, we all are. We are fit of clay. Tao tayo. Ilabas ninyo yung sa mga amo ninyo kasi ilalabas ko yan. Ganun lang yan. And they are, what are they protecting? Their business. Don't give me that shit about truth about improving the Philippines. How do you improve the Philippines? By what? Establishing a newspaper, then hanging onto a property of government for so long, making money out of it, paying no taxes? Is that what you want for the Philippines? Ganun lang yan eh. Kay Lopez, simple. Tanggap ka ng pera. Sige ka tanggap ng tanggap because you are crazy with money. But you do not even honor the other guy's money by giving him for what he paid for. Tapos ikaw pa ang masama. Okay, anong tawag ko sa'yo? Di putang ina ka, mukha kang pera. Ako na yung nagbayad, hindi mo na ginamit, tapos ako pa ang masama, pinapalabas mo. Ano ka, let's check ka. Sabi ko, gusto ko nga kayo makita na I would relish the day, I would be very happy. Magkita tayo ng isang, because I'd like to ask you one simple question. What that question is, why are you a son of a bitch? Oh! Sabihin ko, yan ang tanongin ko sa kanila. Why are you a shitting son of a bitch? Presidency, ito is a hanging, hanging. You come up with the federal setup because that is what I promised to the Moro people.
Sir.
Tapos, pag may eleksyon na, you elect a president, that is my advice. You follow the, or whatever. And you call an election, and I will step down. Hangal lang sabi no, itong mga gagong, na hindi raw ako baba. Sino may sabi sa inyo, bakit? Ganon ako ka, palambasa itong mga putang ito, nasanay sa gusto nila.
Sir?
Yung mga lahat ng mga magbubukid, yung mga mahirap, wala kaming prinsipyo, sila lang. Anak ng putang ina. You pretend to be the intellectual giants.
Sure.
Okay.
Last question na lang, sir. Sir, is this a message also to other news outlets in the
Yung
Philippines?
sila ang na presidente, pumutok yung Marawi. Kung siguro, baski buntot ni magpakita doon. Sige mo.
Sir, is this a message also to other news outlets in the Philippines that if you continue to be critical of the...
But, nababaw siya.
Sir, is this a message to news outlets in the Philippines that if you continue to be critical of the administration, the same thing will also happen to you, like what happened to Rapo?
Look, why should you complain if I am critical against media? Are you not critical of me? Kaya nga, kung kayo mag-criticize, okay, kami hindi. Kagaya nitong, itong komunista, sige revolt. Mass liberation, whatever. Kung ang magsabi, kung ako ang mag-revolt, revolutionary government, everybody starts to yak until kingdom come.
All right, thank you po. Mr. President,
Wag
maraming
muna,
salamat.
tumakas yun. Ito, panahon ko na, every time, hindi kayo. Alam mo, deep down, after all has been said and done, deep down sa pagkatao natin, makita tayo, I can embrace you, I can shake your hand. Putang ina na. Sampal ang makuha mo sa akin. Magkano lang man ang sampal? 25 pesos. Tang ina. Tayo, alam natin eh. Hindi man tayo nagmamalaki na mahirap o mayaman. Pero galing tayo doon. Kung saan yan, pare-pareho lang tayo lang. Kaya nagkakaintindihan tayo. Kaya hindi ako nagpapakaya. Kaya if you are critical, if Rappler is critical and saying about, sabi ko nga eh, let's do it with honor. Prove it that he investigate Lorenzana and company and all of the Navy and military if they got even a call. Pag na-prove mo yan, he resigns. If not, I ask you to leave, Rappler. And we will organize in your publication.
Okay.
Ako hindi, pero marami na akong kaibigan ngayon na, alam mo na pagka-presidente ka, suddenly marami kang kaibigan, mahirap o mayaman. Hindi ka presidente, mahirap lang ang kilala mo. Yes, ma'am, hindi ka man mayaman, hindi ka rin mahirap. Maganda ka lang.
Thank you po.
Kasi kung mahirap tayo, wala tayo dito ngayon. Mahirap tayo, hindi tayo aabot tayo nandito. At this hour, magtatrabaho pa kayo. Doon na kayo sa pamilya ninyo. O nasa shopping mall kayo. Alay. Hindi naman lahat eh. Lahat ng yung hindi ko binanggit, lahat akin yan. In the sense that they just tell the truth. Sa akin naman, you want my friendship? Yes. Have I ever asked anybody of you in my entire life na dito, pag-usapan mo to, explain mo sa kanila na gano'n. Have I ever done that? In my life, including nasa Davao pa ako, na may sinabi ako na, sige, ako ang nagagastos sa ano, atakihin mo yan sa ano.